Okay, I decided to just set it all up. So it's a bit mad looking back here, but this is, I took all of the double bins apart and there was one that was sitting out. So there was actually 3 full bins of compost here that were well ready to be dumped. And so the tea that's from them. And I brought over the double bin so that I decided to just make it into a demo like I was still going to be here. These work awesome together. I tilt this one up when I dump all my compost. It actually smells like fermented orange and lemon peel, or fermented citrus is what it really smells like, because that's what I use a lot to make my compost. And we're not meat eaters, so the compost has very little odor. There's like 0 flies. Black soldier fly larvae emit this essence that deters houseflies. Anyway, so you can see we eat a lot of mango pits in here, some baby corn on the cob from the hill tribe corn, and eggs and avocado skins, and that's really all I can see right now. I did used to actually keep my eggs out separate, but they actually kind of provide space in the compost for airflow and for the black soldier fly larvae to kind of tunnel around. So I actually don't bother crunching them up and keep them whole, just because it makes a better environment for them. So I've just dumped this. Normally you wouldn't really do it like this, but you can see there's a larvae there. There was so many. They really like the dark, so they went underground. Here, let me find if I can. Here, I'll get a coconut shell. So here's the empty bin with the holes. That's the tea that comes out the bottom. There's another tea, another empty hole. So this one, and this one just got dumped. Those are a few little fruit flies. Those just got dumped. And these I've got ready to filter to catch the tea, and then I'll put that into a bottle, and I'm going to take these around back and wash everything down. And normally I would bury this. That's why it's sort of tilted. But anyway, let's dig here and see what we find. Oh, there's a nice little collection. And they're just eaters. They just eat and eat and eat and eat. And this, I dumped this, but what's happening under here, this is from another compost bin. This is actually from a worm bin that somewhat failed. But the black soldier fly larvae, when they get mature enough and they want to pupate, they crawl out of the bin. They're like Houdinis. They really know how to crawl out of the bin. And then they burrow themselves into the ground to do their pupate. And then they come out as a fly. And when they come out as a fly, it's a non-eating fly. They don't have any mouth parts. So all they do is drink water, find a lover, and lay some eggs. And that's it. It's a really interesting life cycle. Anyway, that's my Bokashi setup. One last thing, I have this tilted, the big bin, it's tilted up to let any extra fluid drain away. And I'll make sure this is all to this side before I cover it for the night. And in the morning, I'll scoop up whatever water or whatever tea drains down to that side. And then I will probably bury it a bit with some leaves and stuff. Normally there would be soil in here, and you do this teeter-totter thing. And it would, you bury the last one with your last one. But this is starting out completely new because I just washed this bin. So it's a little different. But it's always different when you're composting. In fact, I'll probably just scoop up rake up some of this old stuff to cover that with, just to help absorb some of the moisture mostly, because it's pretty well decomposed. And when the chickens have a little dig through there, after it gets a bit more dry, then, which doesn't take long, then that really finishes up things very quickly. And it's a really good idea to have a lid. These work so awesome for that. And then you can also use the lid as a wash up bin or whatever, which I would normally do, but I have one set up in the back already that I'm going to go and use now to wash my bins because I've already started back there. Very dual purpose. Have fun composting with Bokashi and black soldier fly larvae.